Interfaith Sanctuary is now one step closer to moving locations. Tonight, the City of Boise's Design Review Committee unanimously approved design plans for Interfaith's new building. That's the old Salvation Army building on West State Street. There may have been no objection tonight on the council, but there was and has been plenty from neighbors. Abby Davis was there at the meeting earlier this evening, and we've seen this opposition throughout the entire process.
Yep, right? That's right. And there were definitely moments tonight where the debate got heated with both sides taking offense to what the other side was saying. Now, this has been a complicated issue that spanned more than a year. For some background, planning and zoning denied Interfaith's conditional use permit in January. City Council later overturned that decision with 30 conditions. Since then, the City of Boise and Interfaith have worked together to come up with a design plan that meets those 30 conditions. Here are some renderings of what the building would look like. Interfaith Executive Director Jody Peterson-Steigers says she's proud of how far they've come.
I do believe collectively, with all the conversation, this design reflects a really amazing shelter, taking into consideration so many things that without that kind of village gathering to talk about how we do this together, I think that it wouldn't have been as sound as it is.
But the Veterans Neighborhood Association is still unhappy with the plans. President Katie Decker says the design does not have enough space for everyone and would be too loud for neighbors, and that having a homeless shelter on West State Street would potentially be unsafe for people in the neighborhood. Decker also says she was disappointed the Design Review Committee did not deliberate longer. The committee spent about 15 to 20 minutes asking final questions and voting.
To be honest, we didn't exactly expect the project to be denied. We did expect it to go through with approval. I was disappointed that there wasn't more discussion of even the design elements that we raised, such as the external sound barrier fencing. It's frustrating to me that anytime we raise concerns about the quality of life inside the facility, creating impacts outside the facility, it's taken as insincere.
Neighborhood Association is suing the City of Boise. Decker says the city did not follow proper code when they approved the project. There is a hearing set in late March of next year. But what's next now that the committee approved the building's design? Securing building permits. Now, an architect on the project told me that they are fully expecting the Neighborhood Association to appeal this decision that was made tonight. And in that case, if that happens, it goes back to planning and zoning.
Okay, so another appeal could be in the works. But to
yes.
be fair, like when Katie Decker says it's taken as insincere, these issues of being too loud, not enough room, safety for the neighborhood, those have all been kind of addressed and dealt with throughout this entire process, correct?
They have, yes. In these new design proposals, they have heard these concerns and implemented designs to address them. For example, the sound, there is a barrier between the building and the neighbors.
And I think there were like 30 conditions given with this approval by City Council.
Yes, and those are all met and satisfied now.
Okay, so that's what we're going. Okay, but there's still an appeal process could play out.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Abby.